Well, Blue River and the McKenzie River Valley now, its economy mostly is tourism and people using outdoor recreation. And if we lose the McKenzie in the terms of its health, beauty, and what goes on with it, there would be nothing left for people living up here.
I recently had the opportunity to tour the Finrock boat launch with some staff of McKenzie River Trust. And this is after the Holiday Farm fire had blown through there and the devastation that it left in its wake. The boat launch stands, it exists, the signage, the bathroom, those pieces are there, but the surrounding landscape is devastated. And as early as next week, Northwest Youth Corps will be sending a team in there to do some hazard tree falling, to be removing some of the debris and the leftovers of what that devastating fire has done. The beauty of that boat launch is that people are hungry to get back on the river. People really want us to get that location to a safe standard so that they can use it to launch their watercraft, to be engaged with the river, and to help do assessment and fire damage work downstream. Right now, the status of the Finrock boat launch is difficult to look at. It and 174,000 other acres burned in the Holiday Farm fire. But what we notice already is some of the restoration that's taking place and some of the native grasses that are starting to take root. And it needs our help to get it back to the standard that it once was and to get it back to the potential that it can be.
We're one of the biggest users of Finrock Reach in the summertime. We take mainly youth groups, but a lot of times we'll take adults, senior adults, and also folks with disabilities. We even have international groups that come and utilize the area. And with those folks, we have specialized equipment where we can take people that may be paralyzed, we can still take them on a whitewater rafting experience. Right now, it's not in the best of shape as far as using wheelchairs and accessibility. It would be great to see the area, some money put into it to make it where it is more accessible, where we can get more folks out on the river that need to have that experience, that just don't really get that opportunity often.
One of the interesting things about the Holiday Farm fire is how many interested and invested stakeholders have wanted to support the restoration efforts. When McKenzie River Trust reached out to Northwest Youth Corps to talk about the early stages of the restoration, we called on our donor base to help us provide the funding to send our crews up there. And unequivocally, our donors opened their checkbooks and said, yes, we want to be part of this really important chapter in the restoration of the McKenzie River watershed and the Finrock boat launch in particular. And so the work that we've been doing and will do throughout this winter of 2020 is funded by individual donors, is funded by the United Way, and is funded in a way that it helps provide match dollars for an RTP application, federal investment, and beyond. The community really cares about Finrock boat launch, and they're showing it through their volunteerism and through their donations.
I think the estimate is 75% of the people who live along the river travel to town for work, and it's worth it for them to commute, to live here, to raise their families, to use the outdoor recreation, the Finrock Reach. There's a great sense of community pride in this river.